I'm reminded of what Jesus said to his disciples in John chapter 14, verses 1 through 4. Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. My Father's house has many rooms. If it were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am. You know the way to the place where I am going. Jesus came and took Thomas to be with him in heaven, and we can celebrate his life and be at peace knowing he is with the Lord. I spent much time with Thomas and his family. He treated me as if I were one of his own. I was only 18 years old when I first met him. And I feel like I grew up alongside his children. This is the story I want to share. Well, like so many other people out there, I'm a huge Garth Brooks fan. And I remember one of his songs would come on the radio, and he and Tony would sing it, and I would watch the boys lip sync to it because, they were too cool to like something that their parents liked. And they would know every word, and God forbid they would have something in common with their parents. Oh no. So last Saturday night, my husband and I had a chance to see him in concert, and we missed the entire Ohio State game, but I did DVR it. Anyways, the songs and the voice and all that brought back so many memories, mostly of people and places in my life. And one song had created a very new memory and meaning. And it's both good and bad, happy and sad, but it brings to light how much I was taught by them, even without being spoken to. It was their love for each other. It was just shown in such a way that I've never had to question it. It was the one thing that they had that had nothing to do with us or the other kids or even the grandkids, because it was there long before any of us. It was the reason they said hello to each other the first time, had a first date, a first kiss, and then decided to spend the rest of their lives together. Everything else then comes along with it. His kids, her kids, and then together their kids. Their love spread out to everybody, and everyone that knew them felt it. So I'm standing there on a Saturday night singing as loud as everyone else, and Garth Brooks begins to sing If Tomorrow Never Comes. And as he starts to sing, we sing along, and my husband and I pull each other closer and sing every word together. This is when I realized that the reason I know how to show my love and how much he means to me is because of the dedication and endearment that Tom and Tony showed for each other. Even if it's just for a second before one of the children comes screaming through the door and tell us something only to be grossed out because we're kissing or hugging or dancing in the middle of the kitchen with no music. I guess the whole point of the story is that even though it may not be easy to show how much you love someone, do whatever you can, whenever you can, to remind them of how much they mean to you. After all, what would you regret if tomorrow never comes? Thank you, Tom and Tony Leland, for the examples that you have set forth for the many generations that have come to love and adore you. Thank you.